Hello, it is Mark Greenstein. I would be at the Capitol today, but schools have administrators that chose to cancel for what looks like it'll be at most 3 inches of snow. Old school Connecticut, we've lost. So I'm here while the parents in the office take care of their kids who have to stay at home. I want to address taking care of kids because that is not what our General Assembly has chosen to do. It is their responsibility to be looking out for future generations. And they're myopic or uncaring or dopey. I can't tell which, but I lean towards uncaring. For 30-something years of not putting money in the right places is about to hurt our kids and our grandkids. The overhang of state liabilities that's primarily in workers' salaries. There's a few others in transportation and environmental, but they don't amount to nearly as much as the overhang in pensions for state employees. Teachers have a separate fund. Collectively, those funds are going to be owed about $90 billion over 20 years. Okay? The overhang is colossal. And nobody points this out, even though they're entrusted in the General Assembly to do this. No General Assembly member, unless they have been laying down and saying, walk all over my body before you vote for these budgets. And I don't think anyone's done that. None of those people should be elected. I am running for governor, but more important to this state is a responsible General Assembly. We haven't had that. I blame mostly Democrat leaders, but Republicans are almost equal to blame. A few would be making mention of big budget deficits that haven't been filled, but too few. So I think we should clean house. Don't even think about re-electing your General Assemblyman, senator or legislator, unless she's new, okay, 2 years in or at most 4 years in, or has for 5 or more years been railing against the almost theft of money from future generations. Governor Malloy today is addressing a group of, I won't call them thieves because they're not taking money for themselves, but they are institutionally uncaring. Individually, I think they probably all care a lot. And here's the problem. It's that politics makes too many compromises. And the solution, I have it. Take as much money away from the General Assembly as possible. Remove the activities that the state has injected itself into. The state is not the right group to which we entrust compassion. It's not. The state shouldn't be the right group to deal with labor relations, and that includes salaries. Individual workers should be free, or groups of workers free, to collectively bargain with employers. Now, when they are state employees, that employer needs to be tough, needs to be acting as if we were private and could lose money. And even if we choose to lose money because a needed service costs a lot, we do it as efficiently as possible. That has not been a concern for legislators. Huge contracts larded with overpaid people have dotted the landscape for almost all of my lifetime. And the health care benefits that are now attached to employee benefits are colossal. Ladies and gentlemen, health care benefits should be paid for by salaried people. Okay? That's the way all of us do. A state employee should be no different. Maybe if they want to set aside some of their money and have the state be the investor, I don't know that they do any better with the state investment funds, but if that's their choice, fine. But it shouldn't be a huge benefit because We can't control it. We've proven that, especially after they're no longer working. A health benefit for retirees is colossally unmanageable. You don't know what their expenses are going to be. You don't know what their life expectancies are going to be. Their health incurs. Thus, this governor says you are not putting health care packages automatically into state contracts. This governor would not put pensions into future contracts. That is how we get control over the future. As far as the past, we're stuck with them. Now, whether there's negotiation, I'm not going to go that far. The sticking that we have is overcomable if we do the rest right. If we don't expect huge growth, but we simply count on the current income and make expenses that match. And if we choose to spend more, it is automatically paid for within a year. You don't run deficits. You do put the money aside that you're supposed to in every single year. Short of a national emergency on the lines of World War II level, there's no reason not to pay for what you choose to spend. I will be asking to spend less, somewhat for the finances, but mainly because spending on charity is better done by individuals and by groups, not by the state governments. The people who get screwed the most are often the people who my party has in line helping, and they don't. They don't help kids very much. They don't help working families very much. They end up helping people who are grifters and don't want to work. That's the wrong kind of people to be helping. That has to come to an end. I doubt Dan Malloy is going to be saying that today. This is one Democrat who will. I look forward to speaking with all of you. First group of voters that I hope to sit with is February 16th. West Hartford, it is Black History Month, and my first conference is to African Americans who'd like to attend. Please join me, Blueback Square, 9:30 on February 16th. Thank you all.